A candlelight vigil marked part of a ceremony paying tribute to the life of Amadou Diallo. 17 years ago on February 4th, a fuselage of bullets, 41 in all, cut short his young life. He would have been 41.
It's a beautiful moment, and we need that. We need that to heal.
Katiatu Diallo, his mother, shared stories about his years growing up in Togo and Thailand, among other countries. Even with this, nothing was more important to him than an American education. Since forming the Amadou Diallo Foundation in 2000, she's helped to see 27 scholars realize the dreams so important to Amadou. Fatou Kamara, who attended Bronx Community College, and Baruch is one of them.
I'm really happy that I won a scholarship like this compared to other thousands of other scholarships that I lost out on. Yeah. So this one means a lot. It means a lot more than any other scholarship.
The evening emceed by former New York One News political anchor and reporter and current RNN anchor Dominic Carter. The first to interview Mrs. Diallo following the death of her son, featured a panel of guests, including the mothers of Mohammed Bey and Eric Garner, both men killed by police, with Garner's case prompting then Police Commissioner Bill Bratton to review training policies. Bronx Community College President Dr. Thomas Esekanegmi was there to talk about the importance of education, and Gabriel Vonleh, the president and CEO of the Morris Heights Health Center, talked about the role of healthcare.
We're planting a new seed to now bring the community together. And when I say community, this community also includes the police. That we want to see peace, we want to see collaboration, we want to tune down the rhetorics and really focus on how we can move positively together.
He always wanted to better himself. So I think it's important for the young people to take a cue from that, to take a lesson from that, that no matter how you find yourself in this country, education is the way out.
Carter also introduced leaders who led the city in a series of acts of civil disobedience, including the Reverend Al Sharpton, Reverend Herbert Daughtry, and Mayor David Dinkins.
41 rounds were fired, 19 of them struck him. And as Al Sharpton said at the time, couldn't they see he wasn't shooting back?
Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr., who was serving as New York State Assemblyman at the time, was among the first on the scene following Diallo's death and has since formed a strong friendship with his mother, taking her around Albany, where the trial involving all four officers was held.
For 17 years, she's been pursuing justice for her son, helping other families and other mothers, and now taking it to the next level where she's going to continue Amadou's legacy by, and she's been doing this by providing scholarships for young adults. It just shows the type of individual she is. It's a great way to celebrate Amadou's life, and no matter what, I will always be here for them.
As the number of deaths of unarmed African American and Latino men are on the increase across the country, senior justice writer for the New York Daily News, Sean King, shared that among other things, police need to look at alternative options to firearms when it comes to routine encounters with the public.
Every police officer needs to have less lethal weapons on them. They need to have tasers and pepper spray, and they need to be able to prove that they're considering those things, but they don't.
It's been 17 years since the death of Amadou Diallo, and Mrs. Diallo is here to make sure her son's memory lives on. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.